Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Sipping with C. Sipping with C. And today, C is sipping on some red wine, baby. Y'all see I had to come in with that Beyonce? That's how I like it, babe. How y'all doing? Cabernet. Oof, y'all. Look at my scar, y'all. You can hardly see it. I should have been documented. I should have shown when I first cut it. Ooh, I don't know. It might have been too gruesome, y'all. But oh my goodness, when I tell you, thankful, thankful, thankful. And look, it only busted back open one time. Cayenne pepper for the win. I honestly think that this was the second time I put cayenne pepper on it, y'all. I think it went down inside. And I think it honestly sealed from the inside. Because even the bottom one, anyway, you can't hardly see it, but how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all know how I like to get this started. Let me know how you're feeling, how you have been, where your mind is, what you're working on, where you want to be. Okay? We've got to start visualizing what we want. So I'm going to share something with y'all. The car that I'm driving today, I visualized about this car. I bid on this car 3 times. Took me about a month and some change to actually win it because the sale is every week. And so, of course, you got to wait till you got the cash. Okay. So I first bid it when I first had the cash. Y'all, I saw myself driving it. So I was like, oh, I want that. That's the car. I want that. I want to drive that car. That's the car I'm going to be driving next. And I visualized it. I saw myself driving in it. I saw myself riding in it. And I bid. I lost the bid. So I kept it in my workbook. And I was like, okay, I want this car. But then I put a couple other cars in there, because you got to always have a backup, right? But see, I'm gonna speak on this after I finish this story. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna find me a backup. I'm gonna find me a backup because I need something. All right, started looking for some backups. I saw a Benz. Okay, well, so it's a black BMW, 2010 528i. So I saw a 2000, I believe it was 14 Benz. It was cute. It was nice. It was, I believe it was a C class. And it was a smaller C class. And I put that in my workbook too. It's the same, about the same price. Actually, it's a couple $100 more. I didn't bid on that, but I just kept it in my workbook. So then I waited 2 more weeks when I had the cash flow again. And I bid. I bid an extra $100 this time. So I'll let y'all know. I started to bid with 15. Okay, started with 15. They told me they wanted 2. I was like, oh shit. Because as a dealer, if I would have gave him the 2, I would have had to pay $22.50 because the dealer fee is $250. They had make an offer. The lowest to make an offer was $14.94. So I offered $6 more, which would have still made the car $17.50 because you got to pay the $250. They was like, So like, okay. Look for some more. 2 weeks go by. I didn't bid. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I have more than enough, right? To where if I have to spend the $22.50, I'm going to do it. That was the second week. But I was listening to my discernment. I was listening to God tell me, just wait. So I waited. I waited 3 more weeks. I bid 16. So it would have made it $18.50. They said, we want to. Which would have made it $22.50 for me. Okay. Which is still good for a car. Okay. Still good for a car now. So keep that in mind. Then I was like, I want this car. I kept it in my workbook. I kept watching it to see if someone was going to bid on it. Kept watching it. So February 7th comes. Now, mind you, I've been bidding on this car since end of December. End of December was when I made my first bid. Then I had to wait. Got to wait a couple weeks. Got to wait till you got the cash. Okay, got to wait till you got the cash. Bills still got to get paid. I still got to pay the office. Still got to pay the insurance for the dealership or the dealer license. It's a lot to it. Bills on top of bills when you got a business. But guess what? That's what it takes when you investing in yourself. You hear me? So okay, we're gonna get to this story. So February 7th, I said, you know what? I'm going to bid again today on this car. I ain't going to bid on the Benz because the Benz was still there. Benz was still in the workbook. Only thing is the Benz had the check engine sign on. The BMW did not on the website. So I was like, shit, I want to get at least a car without the check engine light on. Right. So I said, I've already saw myself. I didn't ask anybody. I said, I saw myself driving this black BMW. I saw the interior. I saw all of it. I saw myself driving it. So this is the car I'm going to go for. This is the car I wanted. This is the car I said I wanted. This car I saw myself driving. So February 7th, I was about to give them the two. I was about to bid and just give them the $2,000 because that's what they wanted. And God said, no. You started with 15. They said no. You said 16. They said no. Don't go up to the 2 to give them what they want. You bid 17. I bid 1,700. Y'all see I'm driving it. Now get this though. When I get it, tire flat. Need air in the tire. Needed a radiator cap, even though they tried to sabotage me. Somebody, because see, you could tell I'm a woman dealer because my name, Camille. Even though that's a man name too. Clock that T. I met a Camille and he's a man from France. Because my name is French. Anyway. Somebody tried to sabotage, but how God works. Went to pick the car up in the middle of the night. Probably it wasn't the middle of the night. It's about 8 o'clock. You got till 10 o'clock to pick the car up. So it's about 8 o'clock. I locked the fucking keys in the car, y'all. So I have to wait. Now, mind you, this is Friday. They don't have anybody to come help you unlock the car until Monday. So I said, well, damn. So I had to wait till Monday. But let me tell you how God works. When I go on Monday, I noticed the tire was flat. I noticed that it didn't have the radiator cap. And I noticed everything that I needed. So I just left it there. Went, got what I needed. Came back with the radiator cap. He filled the air in the tire, come and find out it was just a nail. Got that repaired, got that plugged. But then I'm driving it home, honey. It sounded like a mess. I was like, oh, Lord. I said, but you know what? It's okay. Check engine light ain't on. Whatever it is, probably need to tune up, probably need something minor. Shit, the next day, that motherfucker check engine light said, bing! So, of course, you guys know I told you I'm going to use car dealer, so you know I got the tools. So, I read the codes. Of course, lo and behold, needed tune-up. But then it also said it needed a radiator flush. So, I was like, well, damn. So, I get the tune-up. Car running like a charm. Go to take it to BMW because it had a recall on it. So, they fix them for free. They fixed the recall and tell me I got a leak in the transmission. Now, mind y'all, I had this car 3 weeks before I even was really fully driving, even before I even fully drove it to BMW. So whoever had it had got that shit fixed. And y'all know BMW just said, we gonna scrape it off. Scrape this shit off. So I had to get that. I had to get a transmission oil pan. The tune-up. I need tire rods and struts. And that's it, y'all. That's it. So I'm going to get this car fixed. And guess how much the car worth? $5,600. And I only spent $28 so far. That's for the car with the dealer fee. Transmission, oil pan, transmission fluid, all that, oil change. And I don't even know if it was a full 28 yet. A key, got a new key. And I don't even know if it was a full 28 yet. But just so you guys know, the moral of the story is that when you have a vision, know that is a gift and you need to follow it. Because I could have got that Benz and been in the hole more than 28. Because I would have had, the Benz was 23. It was nice, but I got something even nicer because it's what I wanted to drive. So the moral of the story is stop doubting yourself. Believe in the visions that you have. God gave them to you for a reason. So if y'all hear anything today from my sipping with C, my ranting, my talking, my going back and forths with the blessings that God continues to keep blessing me with. Because today, y'all, I was on set and I got to see some beautiful human beings. These are A-list celebrities that I got to see today. They're A-list to me. They probably A-list to everybody. Shit. They're A-list celebrities that I got to see today. And the damn light that they shined on all of us background actors wasn't nothing but a blessing. When I say, when you want something and you have a vision, you better follow that vision, okay? Y'all better get inspired to follow your dreams, follow your visions, and trust your heart and your intuition, because it will lead you and it will guide you to something that you don't even know that you can damn do. So I just want to thank you guys so much for your support. Like I said, comment below. Tell me what you see. Share, because we've got to stay in tune with each other. We've got to communicate. We've got to stay in touch, even if it is through this box of a phone. Excuse me, because I'm sipping on this wine. I know you can feel my energy because I feel my energy. And when I watch inspirational videos, I feel their energy. Know who you are. Get in tune, y'all. Go put your feet in some grass. Mwah, I love y'all. Thank y'all again for supporting me. Thank you for coming to Sipping with C. I'll be back again tomorrow with another piece of me. Get inspired.